love it. Oh shit. That's probably that. Jesus. Cool. Keep that side.
Maybe I should go landscape. My orientation's locked. Oh, that's not good. Who's this guy? What's he doing?
What?
How do I see comment section? I'll figure that out when someone joins in. How are you, buddy? You alright? Good to see you.
Good, mate.
What's your name?
Jimmy.
Jake. What's your mate?
What's the turnout like?
No idea, mate. Hopefully big because of the fucking grooming gang.
Well, yeah, I mean, I've tried to stay away
Yeah.
from the protest, to be honest with you,
Yeah.
because I've got a degree in law. I want to be doing my work in the
Yeah.
judiciary, not on the street like this.
Yeah.
That sounds good.
But, you know, I live 15 minutes away from
Yeah.
fucking city centre. Right now,
Exactly, that's it.
and half the addresses that have been raided due to the
Yeah.
grooming gangs,
Yeah.
city centre, 15-minute walk from my house.
Yeah.
I've got a kid.
Also, right near you.
Oh, yeah, I live on Stan Riverside.
How are you, Brian? All right?
Oh, that's
So,
horrible.
right in Abbey.
That's
You know what I
horrible.
mean, like,
Yeah. Do you want to say hello?
nah, it's not-
Yeah, it's okay. What do you see? Studying law?
Yeah, I've just passed my degree, so
Okay.
I've got to do my master's degree next. And yeah, sweet cheeks, lose some weight, mate. But yeah, so I'm going to do a master's degree. I'm not sure whether I'm going to be a solicitor or barrister yet, so I need funding, mate. So that's £4,000 for solicitor fees, 15 grand for the barrister.
Yeah.
Not cheap.
Ain't cheap, no.
So I'm not too sure what I'm going to get into, like civil liberties, all sorts.
Yeah.
So I'm prosecuting the Met Police Commissioner. Yeah, them two.
Oh, yeah?
False imprisonment, personal injury.
I was seeing a lot of things coming up about insurance companies talking about that. You know, a lot of I don't know, on-handsy police and false imprisonments.
Well, I mean, mine was over COVID restrictions.
Yeah.
They tried to fine me £200 for being in a gathering among people.
Nice. Well, didn't Rupert Lowe speak about that?
Thing is with
I think Rupert Lowe put a statement out recently that anyone who was charged with anything to do with COVID laws will be refunded and have formal apologies.
Yeah, I didn't pay it, obviously.
No.
But yeah, I remember putting that post about that. Yeah. But the thing is I like Rupert Lowe, but there are some issues I perceive. Like, I don't like all this Elon Musk stuff. I'm not down for brain chips, yeah?
Yeah.
The bottom line is that it's not going to be just for medical reasons. That's how they capture the attention of the public initially, yeah?
Yeah.
And the trust. And then that leads to, just convenience, etc., and all the rest of it.
Yeah, but the thing is, though, I think at some point, everyone who's any political standing has to be taking money from someone.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
I mean, the thing is, though,
that's why we're not, running our own party right now in office.
Yeah.
Because we haven't got funding.
I mean, even the Green Party, they don't say where their funding comes from, but it's quite clear they're funded by someone. More than likely, the unions, TP unions.
It would be nice to
Yeah. The same as Labour, because obviously Labour was mostly funded by Unite the Union, but they've been pulling out the funding. So they'll put it into some sort of political game. So it more than likely will be Greens.
I mean, to be honest with you, I can't believe the Greens have got into the council seat. So my local councillor is a man dressed as a woman. I can't take it seriously. I'll be honest.
I know I can believe it. I mean, they put a lot of funding in teachers' union and pushing the message into the youth.
Well, yeah, I know.
So it's
that.
When you go into schools, it's all you're okay to be a cat. We've all got unisex toilets, and then behind the lines, they're teaching don't listen to your parents. Everything's got to be left wing, right, and they're pushing it into the next generation, and they've been doing it for a decade. So now the people that they were doing it to are now the voters. So that, you know what I mean? They're playing the long game.
Yeah, well, that's the best way to play it, really. The only way to play.
Well, how are we doing, guys?
You look to vote Restore then.
I'm 50-50 on it. I mean, the thing is, though, I like reform because reform has the moderate and the infrastructure and the people that can get the job done correctly, and it has the larger vote. So for me personally, reform just seems like they're going to hit the nail on the head.
And they're more likely to get into office.
They're more likely to get into office. I mean, they're at, 28% now? And then by the time we get to a general election, it could come to 30-40% vote. They win by a 40% vote, it's over. It's a clear win.
Yeah.
But then Restore has some more solid policies. But once again, do you really want to split the right vote? Not really.
It will express it, absolutely.
So I mean, ideally, I'd like the two to shake hands and come to some sort of slightly more far. Yeah,
like
ideally. But then again, I wouldn't judge anyone who prefers one or the other. Because it's all preference.
I mean, I'm down for voting really, whoever they want to.
Yeah, even if someone says no, I prefer Tory, fine, it's fine. I get it.
If they say the Greens, I'm not going to take kindly to it.
Yeah, no, I don't know if I can tolerate that much, but yeah, no. Obviously, this is not a violent movement. It's democratic. It's
democracy, mate.
I've got a speech coming later where I do explain this is about hearts and minds. This is about speaking to your peers, your neighbour, and saying, look, you need to get registered, buddy. We got a movement to make happen. So you can't do that by swearing, shouting, and kicking off. It's one-on-one conversations every day at work, yeah, at the shop.
Who else is speaking today?
I forgot his bloody name now. John, I think it was the guy who was just here. The one he's speaking. I imagine Sydney will be speaking. The young lass who put out the videos. I don't know if you saw her videos.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
I know, obviously.
And then she does a lot of work with the Pink Ladies, so I imagine some Pink Ladies will be up there. Which I'm a massive support of the Pink Ladies and the work they do. They do some incredible work. But then the left raised some good points as well. Yeah, as good as it is to focus on this, we do have a cultural issue, especially here in Norfolk, where people turn the blind eye to what happens to young kids, and they let's just forgive it and forget it, and it's not right.
Yeah, no, I mean, there is a middle ground we can reach. That is absolutely certain.
So yeah.
I mean, I'm willing to reach that middle ground, but yes, either side needs to give up their own values to a degree to get into that middle.
Yeah, 100%. Hello from Ireland. People from Ireland saying hello.
Nobody likes nonsense. Nobody likes proving all this shit. This is what we should be coming together.
Yeah.
To increase sentences in this respect. Get fucking. And
exactly.
Yeah, and we're all fighting.
And as we said, when it comes to these mosques, what is the most dangerous thing that can happen to these mosques? It's not me. It's not you. It's people coming in from the third world. I have no idea. I'm not getting involved in that. It did, didn't it? It got me good. And then when you have people coming in from Afghan, Syria, and they've got some mental ideology, they're not going to teach my kids it because my kids aren't at that mosque. But the kids that are at the mosque, they're going to get taught it.
So radicalisation, and there's a lot of extremity going on.
Yeah.
All round, to be honest with you.
Oh, 100%.
I see it on the left and the right, mate. I see it everywhere at the minute.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, though, I think another thing is, I was trying to explain this to my daughter because my daughter wanted to be involved in the LGBTQ plus. And I said, listen, like, get what you want out of this, but also you got to remember this is in every case, this is a cult in some case. And when you come across things that you're not happy with, make sure you take your step back and say, no, I'm good, thank you. And it's the same with anything, whether you're over here, over there, even if you're here today, you've got to have your own, yeah, you got to have your own mind and sort of say, I'm not involved in that bit. I've got no interest in that.
Objectively consider things and not much subjectively through emotion and,
Oh, 100%. 100%.
So 4 o'clock that's starting, is it?
Yep, 4 o'clock. I don't know how long we got. We've got half an hour.
Yeah.
Half an hour.
It's good people are turning up already now,
Yeah, I mean, obviously, the people that turn up now will probably be more the content creators and people that are speaking.
Yeah, perfect.
Hoping that people will come. But then again, also, it's not just about the people that come. It's also about the people that do view on the internet as well.
Yeah, of course.
Because
sometimes I'm one of those guys on the end viewing it.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly, and you're looking for that right person that's got the message, but also saying it the right way as well. And that's the important thing. I think it is hard because I think some people go too far with it in order for to get the clickbait, and that's a bit much.
Same with like the headline.
Yeah. So it's important not to chase clickbait. I think just you sort of do the work in a moderate sense that people can appreciate. I find it hard because obviously when I do this, obviously that's 99% male, and it says on the viewership 99% male.
I suppose you get all the statistics.
Yeah. So I mean, I don't know how to connect and give it in such a way that women can appreciate it. Whereas organisations like the Pink Ladies can do that. Pink Ladies, absolutely, they're the ones for that.
More affiliation with the set.
Yeah.
It's more encouraging for them in a specific.
Yeah. It's hard. All right, let's try and get some shots of the area. Appreciate you. If you could help a brother out. I'm only at 100 subs, but if you don't mind, I do appreciate you, my man. I'm also a massive nerd as well. Yep. Here we are, guys. You have to let me know if the microphone is working correctly because I don't know. Can you hear me? Search a pub and order a barrel beer. That's a great idea. I think I'd have Peroni if I could have an option. If you've got a better option than Peroni, you let me know, brother. What a beautiful day, guys. What a gorgeous day. How are we feeling? A couple of bobbies. Keeping the peace. Good old bobbies. Good old bobbies. Glorious Norwich War Memorial. So, guys, to those that are still in, people jumping in and out, quite crazy. I will be speaking later. Drink all in one zip. I like it, gravity. I will be speaking later, so I'm a bit nervous. I'm going to be up there on the stage. Kind of shitting it a little bit. But it is what it is. It is what it is. Also, I'm sorry for the thumbnail. I couldn't use a decent one. I should just use what it allowed me. Happy days. People are rolling up. How you doing? You all right? Thank you very much. Cheers for that.
Hey, for the wrestling.
Hi, my man. Good. I'm just having a little wander around. How you doing?
Yeah, you're all right.
Yeah, good, thank you.
That's actually true. That's fucking brilliant, mate.
To be honest, considering we're here already 25 minutes early, people are rolling up. I'm rolling up quite quickly as well. How you doing, brother? You all right? Yeah, I'm good. And it's quite good to see. I imagine we're going to have quite a nice turnout. Not a bad turnout at all. I am bricking it. I am bricking it. How's the weather in Britain? The weather in Britain is incredibly hot, muggy, and sticky. It's horrible. I very much appreciate some clouds and a little bit of rain right now, I'll be honest with you. Is the microphone working okay? Can you hear me okay? Let me know. As I'm not too sure how close I'll have the phone to me when I end up speaking.
Jim, you didn't miss much, mate.
What did we not miss?
My demo, you didn't miss much, mate. It was shite.
What demo?
My demo is for the North Patriots. It was shite.
Where was that at?
That was it. I was absolute dog shite.
Oh, okay.
Mate, yeah, that was awful.
Oof.
Are you standing over there? Yeah, you got a podium.
Did you go to the bottom one?
No, mate.
I missed that one. I missed that
Too
one as
far,
well.
mate.
Do you know what though, mate? All these.
There's another one on the 31st side.
All these protests. You know what, mate?
Someone just sent me a message. Mike's working good. I appreciate it.
It might feel good, but don't do no good.
What's that?
All the things we do now don't make a difference, right? The only way it do difference if you've got hundreds of thousands doing it. In London, that made a difference.
Yeah.
But for Norwich is very left wing, so that's the trouble. You've got a lot of twats living here.
I don't know. I think a lot of people didn't register and a lot of people didn't vote. And I think we went wrong with our movement in actually getting out to people and getting them registered, getting them voting. I think
Word of mouth's the best thing, no, mate. Word of mouth. That's
Yeah.
the most powerful tool that is.
So even if it is bodies, also you got streams and you got people across the nation. Fingers crossed, people do tune in.
Yeah.
Please.
You like streaming?
Oh yeah, I am, but not many people here at the minute. But I am.
Facebook.
No, it's on the YouTube.
Okay.
Remember, we're all in it forever.
Yeah.
Stick to
Too right, mate.
what
Yeah.
we say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
100%.
Well, it's the old thing in it. If you stick together, they can't beat you.
Yeah.
Well, that's
the thing,
it.
don't really stick together. MegaRightJim. Ah, nice one. Like that.
Bit of a nerd, but I do a bit of politics,
That, mate.
bit of fitness, bit of family.
Artwork.
Yeah, don't believe it or not, that's all AI. AI did it for me. I just give it a picture, give a picture of me, and I said, mess around, and that just did it.
You know what? There's a great music level, like that records.
Yeah.
AI now are writing 3,000 songs a day.
Oh yeah, there's no stopping
And
it.
I reckon most of the songs you'll hear in the charts soon will be all AI written.
Yeah.
Yeah, because what they do, they take all the best bits and put it together, don't they?
Yeah.
That's what it is. Like, just
Yeah.
squeeze it
See,
together.
the old bookmakers are
Mix
getting
it
worried now
up. Yeah.
because AI, they've got these spots now. They're putting on all these information about horse race, even though horse races, but it gives you a percentage of a chance. I reckon like 15% chance. So if you're putting a pound on, you win £1.50.
No, it's not a bad idea. Actually, I never even thought about using AI for horse racing, but now you've said it, I might have to place a bet. Dude, I took my socks off. Smell the hell. I can smell it from me, you dirty bastard. Put your socks back on. Lots of people around today. Building up. Very early. I appreciate all of you for tuning in. Give us a like. Say hello. But keep your socks on, please. No more taking socks off. We do not need any more of that. Vile people. I am hoping today is going to go off without a hitch. Get a nice big banner up over there. We'll go and have a look at the banner. We'll go and have a look. See what it is. That is a big banner.
I don't want to push this any further. You want that joy fast where it was.
Let's have a look. There's the banner. That's a big banner. That's a big banner. Right there. We're still trying to get the banner straight. I believe the banner is stop importing, start deporting. Which, yeah, I mean, it's the crux of the message, isn't it? It's the crux of it. Stop doing what they're saying that's fucking us all over. It doesn't work. It's not in our interest. Pack it in. But we can't pack it in. Because no matter what we do, it doesn't make a difference because you're burning up. I am burning up, bro. Because no matter what we do, the UN rules our laws, not us. Not sovereign nations. We don't make any decisions, they do. And this is the issue. And if we don't tackle this issue, we'll never make any progress. The UN needs to be put firmly in its place. It can set guidelines, but it cannot set laws. Not over us anyway. It's not their job to do that. I don't know what they're doing. Big sound system thing. But more and more people are coming. More and more people are coming. So we've got 20 minutes. I'm hoping to see at least 100, maybe 200. That'd be ideal. That's ideally what we'd like to see. Hard to say though. Hey Dan, you alright? Well, remember like goldfish, I forgot your name, brother. Vic. How you been? When was the last time I saw you? Say hello, Vic. Hey, good on, Vic. Where you been at? What you been up to? Are you feeling bad now? No? Oh. Well, hopefully you get well. Vic said hello. Good on, Vic. I am, but I only have 4 people at the minute. That's fluctuating. People keep coming in and out.
Police.
I'm not police now.
Are you on the
Which march is that?
Go down to London.
Oh, I'm speaking later.
Go
Good on you.
I'll be speaking. I'll be up there.
Yeah.
I'll be saying a couple of words. Although I'm very moderate myself. I'm not.
This is nothing.
We're all together.
We're all together. That's what it's about.
We come up from fucking Edmonds.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, good on you.
Yes.
I appreciate that. I'm sure a lot of people appreciate that.
Yeah.
The thing is, though, I covered the local elections. I did like a 48-hour stream just covering them, and it was all reform. It was only a little bit on the north, and obviously you had Great Yarmouth on the right, but it was all reform. A little bit on the north was Liberal, and then the agreed.
Do you trust them?
Ah.
You see how just don't trust for rights. He can't be trusted.
I do appreciate that, but me personally, I wouldn't want to speak down on any one.
To me, he's like controlled opposition.
Mm.
He's part of the establishment, and that's part of the problem. At least Rupert will say what he thinks. Right or wrong, he says what he thinks.
I 100% appreciate that. The only downfall is obviously Nigel already has the candidates. He already has the position.
I know, but look at what he's got in there. They're all ex-Tories, aren't they?
Yeah.
The worst type possible.
Yeah. Well, Green's the worst type possible, but yeah, I mean, yeah.
Greens are like Labour are there, Greens are there, aren't they?
Yeah, they're mental. They are mental. Yeah, I mean, obviously, I prefer a stall personally, but I worry about the split of the vote when it comes to the jump. Do you know what I mean?
Don't forget, there's a lot of people that have started voting again. That's the difference.
Yeah.
There's people that have not voted for years, they've give up. And they're coming back. They're coming back.
I think that is definitely something we need to.
How many voted the last time with Labour? Was it 57%?
Yeah, it wasn't. It was nothing. It was nothing.
29%?
Yeah.
So how many didn't vote? Right, there's a lot of people that don't vote anymore.
They gave up.
They give up. They give up. I mean, are you from here?
Yeah, I am. Yeah,
I'm from East London, right? Norwich, East London. Norwich is beautiful, right?
At the minute.
Coming this way, because of Labour, watch this place 10 years' time.
I mean, they are doing mass building right now in Norwich. And the big question on most people's lips on Norwich is, who are these buildings for? Who are they for? Are they for us? I don't think they are, you know?
Not at all.
And I think that's what a lot of people are worried about. And if we start bringing in the worst of the worst, then that's
the thing. They are the worst of the worst. They really are.
Yeah, it's going to mess up the community.
That's the sad thing. I mean, East London, born in 80, Go there now. Walk about Whitechapel, Forest Gate, Ilford, East Ham, Manor Park.
Yeah.
You walk about, you see this place, you're like, where?
He took me up there a year ago.
I believe it.
Yeah.
And he said, I've never been there. He took me up on the train.
Yeah.
And like,
change that. Yeah.
And he said, just look at it.
Well, this is the whole point what Tommy had when he came from, what was it, Luton, and he said, you know, it changed. In 30 years, it changed.
Tommy I respect him.
Yeah.
I like him, but
yeah.
not for me.
No, that's fair enough. I mean, I think the thing is, though, take all the personality out of it, but the journalism, he did highlight the issues that. Yeah.
I love it, but I don't agree. The thing with Tommy is that he's got this idea that we're all going to get along. It's never going to happen. We cannot get along.
Yeah.
We can't, because human nature shows you've got there and you've got there and you've got there. We cannot get along. That's it. If you've got religion involved in it, we cannot get along. It's impossible. Yeah. And I'm atheist to the end, we cannot get along.
Yeah, I mean, that might be a big topic. Obviously, when it came to Africans and Caribbeans, and they came over in the 60s and 70s.
They adapted, they mixed.
They adapted. They were colonised, they were Christian, they were British.
I agree, completely. But the thing is...
But these people that are coming in aren't that.
I'm from East London, right? Yeah. Let's say a place like Forest Gate. It's a Muslim enclave, right? That's all it is. I'm from East Ham, East Ham, London Borough Newham. At the moment, 87% are from outside of the EU.
It's a takeover at that point, isn't it?
It's gone. Yeah. And that's where I'm from. Right? Yeah. I go back there and I witness the place and I'm like, oh,
yeah.
Gone.
Yeah, that's horrible. That's horrible.
And it's coming this way, mate. It's coming this way.
Me and him went up there last year.
And that's the saddest thing. It's coming this way.
There's another mosque going up at Deerham Road.
He lives in a place called, Bury St Edmunds.
Yes.
Beautiful place, Labour come in 6 months. Within 6 months, would they get their first one ever? Mosque. Within 6 months. First one ever, within 6 months, mosque.
Well, I can't remember the figures, but I was looking into this. There was a lot of funding by Labour going into mosques. And they were putting a lot of money, far more than they do in Judaism or Christianity.
They don't care about that. They care about the Muslims. They know that's the vote.
Because they're trying to get the vote.
That's the
Okay.
vote. That's the way
They're throwing taxpayers' money at it to buy votes.
Hey, no, mate, I hate Paul Willers, yeah, atheist all the way, but I know that if we live in a Christian way, we can get along.
I don't know if anyone's local here. Is anyone local?
Yeah.
Well, I spent some time in good old Britannia Cafe, you know, when it was quite popular. I don't know if you've heard of Britannia Cafe.
No, what, in Norwich?
Yeah, it's on the top of the Mousehold Hill.
No.
So I was a cat C prisoner for a physical fight that went wrong. And
Did you win?
well, too well. And then I became a cat C eventually. I got to work my way into it. And then I was working in this cafe. And a Labour woman came in and she's like, oh, I think you guys should all vote Labour. We're talking about giving prisoners the vote and then making lives for prisoners better. And I was like, are you mental? Have you met these people behind me?
Wants to abolish prisons.
It's crazy.
My brother was in prison for 10 years.
Yeah.
He never got a vote.
Well, no, yeah, you can't vote. But they wanted to bring it in. They wanted all the people behind. So we'll give you an extra pillow if you can vote. If you vote for us, you get a pillow.
You're still a human being, aren't you?
Yeah.
If you done wrong, you're not done wrong. Yeah.
But the thing is, once again, it's buying the vote, though, isn't it? It's buying the vote.
It's buy the vote.
Yeah.
Same as the Greens, that. You know, and the thing is, the young children from college, from school, from college, university, they're fucking brainwashed.
How do we feel about these lefties with the United Union flag and the teachers' union pushing all this ideology into schools?
The teachers are the worst because they're all fucking lefty.
Brainwashed.
They're all brainwashed.
Yeah.
They've got no idea of the real world. A whole lot of them. They're clueless.
Yeah, 100%.
Literally clueless.
100%. I've been covering that on a few of my videos.
Children, my kids in school, at the minute, right? The argument was about England playing for England, right? Bakary Sagna claims to himself he's Nigerian, right? He's not English.
Yeah.
He's Nigerian. He's not English. He's Nigerian, right? He claims it himself. My boy was called up for being racist about him, about Sagna, right? Because he questioned the fact that can you be Nigerian and English? Well, you fucking can't, because he's Nigerian and we're English. There's a difference, but they said that was racist. What the hell?
I don't know.
Insane.
I don't know. The only thing I do remember is we had a thing called PCHSE when I was a kid.
Well, mine was called PHRSC.
Yeah. All the same bullshit.
You're quite young, to be fair.
Yeah. I'm only 33. I'm still quite young. So we had this one lesson, and they were talking about these actors that worked back in the 50s or whatnot, and they used to use blackface. And as a young man, I said, I don't see the issue. I mean, they're acting. And they were like, oh, no, I got the answer wrong. I was meant to say it was terrible, and I shouldn't have agreed with it. And then 15 years later, what do we have? Robert Downey Jr. in Tropic Thunder. And everyone loved it. And it was hilarious.
Nah, do that now.
But when I was at school, they said you're not allowed. So everyone who laughed at Tropic Thunder, it was wrong. And they shouldn't have laughed. So the teacher
Why
reckons.
did you feel this way now then? What happened to you?
Well, I don't know.
Because
in
my opinion, no offense, you live in Norwich, so this place is clueless to what's going on in the real world, right? Clueless, completely.
Yeah.
Right, so I'm from where it's happening. Absolute fucking hell on earth, right? So why do you feel this way now?
Cool. I think it's just for me personally. I think it was the teachers and the schools that really got to me first. I have 3 daughters, and then one's complaining that she can't do her work because someone's meowing because they're a cat, and they're all in unisex toilets. And then there was a rumour about litter trays.
She's a cat, and she's a cat. Why are you laughing?
Because she's not.
Look at this. That's a hate crime. She's a cat. Why are you laughing?
I know it's bad, isn't it?
It's a hate crime. That person is a cat. Why are you laughing?
I don't know. I just can't. I know.
Honestly,
I feel bad. I do. I feel bad.
Stop laughing. You're taking the piss.
And it's mental. It's mental.
He's taking the piss.
I like him. I like him.
No, that's what I said.
No, I'm taking the piss.
Yeah.
Taking the piss.
And the thing is though, the kids believe it. They come home from school and they believe it. They 100% believe it.
The thing is, every single teacher currently right now has been ambushed by this left-wing agenda.
Well, the thing is, it's the union. The union is run by a Marxist, and no one can stand up to them because they don't get their increase in pay if they don't agree with the union. So they're cooked. It's either leftism or you don't get a pay rise. And the pay rise comes before the safety of the kids. Every time.
Ain't that the same thing?
Well, the thing is, though, a lot of people let the kids down, you know. The police let the kids down, the social services let the kids down. You know, city council let the kids down. You know what I mean? And 9 times out of 10, it does come down to money. Either they're getting the money or they don't want to spend money. You know,
So where do we go from here then? What do we do?
we just demand better. We just keep fighting it.
We can't, mate. It's done. The country's done. There's no way back. It's done.
I don't
The
know.
only thing we could do now is maybe go to, like, I don't know, Poland, Hungary, Christian faith, Christian reality, get like a main area and try and survive.
I mean, our biggest issue right now is the UN, Geneva, and the bureaucrats that overrule our own laws. So we need to get sovereignty first. Is what we need. We need.
That was what leaving the EU was for, wasn't it? Apparently.
That's what it was about.
It was about,
But Keir doesn't want it, and Keir slowed it down.
Because he's a fucking raging left, isn't he?
Yeah. But
I mean, you look at that man there with Keir Starmer. He has got to be the most spineless man I've ever seen. Not even
100%.
Just a spineless
100%.
being. And he's not in charge.
No.
He might be think he is, but he's not.
He's a puppet to the unions, is all he is. He's owned by the unions. He's paid for by the unions. Yeah. It's been a pleasure chatting with you guys.
Been racist, seriously.
Can I leave you one of these, my boys?
Yeah.
I appreciate you. Thank you very much. Fuck them cats. Take care. So there we are, chatting with the public. Beautiful people, beautiful people. And it's nice. It's nice to see like-minded people with the same sort of sentiment. You know what I mean? Talking sense. It's just good to see people talking sense. You put them socks back on. No one. You're burner. I am melting. Wear sunscreen. Nope. If conservative legislation works so well, well, the issue with the nation is the back and forth. When it comes to investment, business, and profiteering, it's all about consistency. So, like they said to Trump with his tariffs, we don't mind your tariffs. We'll invest millions into making factories and creating jobs and making wages. But the tariffs will have to stay. It has consistency. People are not going to put millions into a nation or into a business without the consistency of that nation to keep moving forwards. So that's just the way it is. You can't keep going conservative, liberal. You just need to pick one and stick to it. And unfortunately, that's what we do every 4 years. We have one idea, we jump to the other, and we can't make our mind. We're like Keir Starmer, what a fucking U-turn. It's not ideal. Let's have a look at these crowds. We are slowly building up the gathering, and we have some youths. Youths! We've left the streets to join the boys. Nice flag, beautiful flag. Ever seen a flag so beautiful as that? Never seen a flag that beautiful. A couple of liaison officers. I don't know what liaison officer is. It's sort of like a half police officer, I think. And then we have people slowly gathering up all over there. Slowly. That's okay. We'll have some music in a minute and a little chit chat. Like I said before, I am giving a speech today and I am shitting it. I'm terrified. Hopefully I don't make myself look silly. Do we try and engage with some of the youths? I don't know if I dare, I might get mugged. Let's sit on the sidelines and have a little vape. Let's read some comments. Mark my words. Dead red hats walking. Dead? I'm gonna live forever, buddy. I'm gonna live forever. Never gonna die. Peter fucking Pan. Left and right is just a divide and conquer tactics. Both can't think for themselves. Let me tell you something, and I'll be quite clear with you. However much divide you think there is in the right, there's 100 times more divide in the left. Okay? The idea that you're going to join the Green Party as some big union and some movement is nonsense. You have masses of Muslims in Birmingham screaming at the schools about LGBT. And then you have LGBT supporting the Green. And you think these guys are unified? You think they're part of some group movement? They're not. There's someone arguing with someone. I don't know what the fuck's going on. They're not. They're in a complete divide. and they'll never be together. They'll never join forces. That's why you're going to have a few fringe LGBT move towards green, but the Muslim vote will never go green. So that will either stay at Labour. Labour has bought the Muslim vote. The LGBT vote will move to green, and that splits the left vote. As for the right, I hope it doesn't get split. I hope it stays united. That would be the best thing, but who knows? I cannot predict the future. But thank you for your input. Anyway, everyone's entitled to an opinion. Even if you're wrong, you soppy bastard. Even if you're wrong, you're entitled to an opinion. Oh, it's building up in there. Building up, more people coming, more flags. Look at these flags. I've never seen this one before. That one's quite beautiful. I dare say, guys, that flag's even got me feeling a little bit crusadery. I don't know. Maybe. Some more beautiful flags. I've had a few people whinge about the War Memorial, people sitting on the War Memorial. I wouldn't take it too personally, as long as they pick up their litter afterwards and don't leave any mess. Just sitting there's not a terrible thing. Oh my God, are you a coppercat? Coppercat. I am a natural blazing red, brother. Natural blazing red. Incredibly proud. There's one thing you won't find out me, and that's shame of who or what I am. Not at all. Bremen pride. Full to the brim. If you think differently, you're wrong. Plain and simple. Despite all the advertising for this, I mean, so far we have about 100 and still coming in, still more people coming in. I did see no one on the left. Zero left-wing activity at all. They are not interested. I think that's because they know they're beat. I mean, the unions, they can't fund the bullshit forever. Even the unions bank will run out at some point. And as more people wise up to the unions and their actions, people will stop putting money into them. And that's key. Stop putting money into the organisations that want to brainwash your children. Brexit was a mistake, but you still lick the boots. Doing Brexit under the wrong government was a mistake. Brexit should have been done under the right government that had got it done properly. It could have been glorious, but it was done with the wrong people. What we needed was a complete separation and a plan drawn up of how we were going to make trade work but regain our sovereignty. And that's where we failed. We failed to regain our sovereignty in the way that we should have done. Keep me talking, guys. I don't want to go silent. Nonsense. I mean, that's a word, I suppose. Could have more input than that, though. I would appreciate a little bit more input than that. That doesn't really give me anything to work with. Let's stare into the sky while you think it's something educated to say. Beautiful blue sky. Fucking gorgeous. I'm up to 5 likes, and I appreciate the 5 people that dropped that like. That means a lot. It means a lot. It really does mean a lot. Let's go up these stairs and get up there with the crew. The crew. I just saw one black guy that does catch my attention. How you doing, brother? Yeah, good. And this is a key one to it. Oh no! Expose the abusers. How are you, boys?
I suppose you've got loads.
I haven't. No, I'm on the thingy. Luke, wasn't it?
That is.
And nice to see you again.
Yeah.
Jimmy.
Yeah. Nice to meet you, mate.
That Alvis, he's not
Exposing
you.
abusers. And isn't that just what it's all about? Isn't that what it's all about? We do not want any abusers in our community. And we want to put an end to it. 100%. We want to put an end to it.
Yeah, you're in the city, so you should be all right. Yeah. Yesterday, different story.
Flags are coming out.
Yes. Yeah. Very nice.
Well, these two are. Whoa. Someone tried to attack me.
I see. All right.
I don't know if that's going to hold that. I don't think it is. Oh, I dropped it. Just trying to get this on air. One sec.
What does it say?
Stop the abuse or the abusers. But unfortunately, that's not going to hold there like that. Or maybe
That's it.
give that a bit of a wrench.
Stick the bottom around that side.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea. Oh, now I've done it.
That'll hold it. Look.
Yeah, I just need another cable tie there. It's like being in the workplace, that, isn't it? Let's see if someone's got another cable tie. Yeah. No mistake, 100%. No mistake, 100%. Yeah, 100%. 100%. We are gathering. We are organising. We are recruiting. But most of all, we are winning hearts and minds. We are winning people over to the idea that as a parent, you have the right to say no to things and you have the right to keep your children safe. This is your nation. You make the decisions. Don't be bullied by others. I wonder if we should go see some other people. God, I need to lose my little double chin. I'm back at the gym, guys. If you like and subscribe, you will see I am going back to the gym soon. I will be getting in better shape, hopefully. I hope. What's this guy got? What's he got there? Beer? And a fancier drink. I could go for a beer. So yeah, I mean, I'm saying no lefties, nothing, no greens, no lefty, no Hezbollah warriors, and their nonsense. Which is, it's nice to see. It's refreshing. It's refreshing. I think people are sick of it. I think they know people are sick of it. And I say, so it always comes down to a funding issue with these people. When your opinions are paid for, and you run out of money, it's over. It's over. You got nothing left in the tank. As Ian Beale said, I've got nothing left. That's my best Ian Beale impression. I hope you appreciate that. Steve with your kid. Guy over there singing. You can never trust a lefty. Beautiful song. Beautiful song. So yeah, people are gathering. People are gathering, people are coming. And that's the way we like it. Even got some dogs. Still allowed to have your dog in the local community in the UK. Some places, I suppose. They haven't completely outlawed them yet, which is nice. Oh. So hopefully we'll catch the speeches soon, when the speeches do happen. I have to hold this phone high to give myself a better angle, because if not I look terrible, but my arm aches. I don't want to. I don't like having to hold it up here. That's why we're going to turn the camera around and face it other places. It's better for me. I played Arc Raiders with you, remember? Played Arc Raiders with so many people. It's hard to remember everyone. But I'm sure you were amazing. I appreciate you for being here. smashing a like. I appreciate that. I hope to play Outrageous with you soon. Fortunately, got a lot on at the minute, but yeah, I will be there. I will be there. Because someone's shouting at a lefty. He's told the lefty, I can smell you. Back in your corner, back in your cave, lefty. I don't need you here. And the likes are coming in fast. I appreciate every like. Makes a world of difference for me. It makes a world of difference for future content. There's a load of people here with cameras and equipment that have a damn sight lot more viewers than I have, I can tell you that much. But I appreciate every like. I do like that flag. Do like that flag a lot. And the crowd continues to grow. We'll go back up there. Don't see a podium. It said there'd be a podium. Don't see the podium. Nowhere to put the paperwork. And the idea of having to speak is making my throat clam up like anything. Fortunately, I can't turn my phone sideways, which is really annoying. Oh, we set on the podium. Happy days. We have got a podium. Oh. So we're slowly getting towards nearly at the 200 people mark by the look of it. As a scan across, and obviously we have these over here as well. People right at the bottom. But by the time this event has ended, more people will be coming in. You got to think people are busy. It's midweek. Oh, that Danny Boyle song. Am I allowed to play this? Is this copyright friendly, this music? Is this copyright friendly? It's okay. I like this song though. It's a very nice song. Got my hands are unsteady. Let's keep pushing out them lights, guys. If we can get to 10 lights, and we'll start making some progress at that point. That'd be awesome. Just recorded someone. She looks really upset. She looks really upset. Bless her. I don't understand what it is about people hating on the idea of people being out and being proud. People wanting to keep their nation safe. How are we feeling, guys? Anyone who's in chat, thank you for tuning in. I appreciate you a lot. Is there anyone you know that might want to know about this event. Can you share it? Let's get that as a pinned message on the time feed, shall we? If I can. No, I'm bricking it. Yeah.
So we've got every speech.
Yes.
It's just, yeah, right, so this is mine, and we got Sydney's, and we got yours. And when it comes to yours, we've printed out, it's big enough for you, so you just flip through the pages, right? You won't have to worry about mine in the way then as well. So you're on after me. So we got 4, me, and then you. Right?
Yeah, I need to change my name. That's MegaRightJim, but yeah, it's not
MegaRightJim now.
It's MegaRightJim.
I'm far right, mate. Let's go.
I started off as that's a great idea. I'll go with that. And as the time went on, I went, yeah, maybe that's a little bit too much on the nose. So I thought I'd while it in a little bit.
Why not fascist, Jim?
Yeah, why not? It's just as good, isn't it? Yeah. I just anti-woke Jim would do me. I'm happy with that. Anti-woke Jim would be good. You know what I mean? But yeah, a bit nervous though.
No, you'll do brilliantly, mate. I'll let you go. I was going to say, we'll start at 6 minutes.
Okay, sounds good. Oh my word, he's actually an interest in this fight, right, Jim? I hope not. Are we nervous, guys? I'm nervous, terrified. Well, I refuse to be afraid. Because you know, however terrified you can be about something, sometimes you really have got to bite the bullet and make a stance. And that is what's important. So what was the list? Let me just double check. So I got James and me. Okay. Okay, so I'm right after James. Quite a lot of people speaking today. Quite a lot of people speaking. Quite a lot of people speaking today indeed. And unfortunately, the bus is in the way. It's this bus trying to block us. But continues to grow. Continues to grow. Oh yeah, I was just going to do a message, weren't I? I don't know how you write a message. No. Well, ain't this a headache? See, this is the issue when you always use PCs. And now you're trying to use a fucking iPhone. I don't want playables. Tell you what, if someone could put in chat, like and share the video, send it to a friend, that'd be awesome. That'd be really handy, and then I can pin that message. It's going.
Massive thank you to everyone who showed up. Give us another 10 minutes and we'll be starting. Massive thank you for being here today.
Massive thank you to everyone who turned up. I mean, pink ladies. We have a pink lady. I don't know if we have more. We have a pink lady. The music is really building up. So that's quite loud. Leave them kids alone. How you doing, buddy? You right?
Yeah, fine, thank you.
Oh, good. Outstanding. It's really growing. More and more people have done them. Illegals, leave our kids alone. What more can you say than that? I think a lot of lefties wanted to turn up, but they're just sent overwhelming force and they haven't turned away. They know that there's no winning. There is no winning the battle against the people. We've got some banners over here. I just want to take a little look at them. Just see what that's. So here we have Pink Ladies, Stop the Violence Against the Women and Children. And the work the Pink Ladies have done, it just can't be said. They do so much. They do so much for raising awareness. Yeah, good, thank you. And they are a key point of the movement, if anything. And when it comes to keeping children, kids safe, you aren't going to get an organisation like the Pink Ladies or any better than the Pink Ladies. Honestly.
How are we doing, boy?
Good. Still nervous about the speech.
We patriots.
How are we, guys?
How many you got?
Only 4. They keep moving. People jumping in, jumping out. But then again, I've got a tiny
Come on,
channel.
guys. Not to easy support, guys. We need it, mate.
We do need it.
We do need it.
My channel's tiny, so I won't have a lot. I'm bricking it about going up there speaking. How are you feeling?
I'm going to get arrested.
You're going to get arrested.
I am.
Should I distance myself from you now before I get done for association?
Association. I'm not going to be that bad.
Okay.
I'm going to be a little bit bad.
All right.
I'm not going to be that
You've got to really toe that fine line, ain't you?
That's it.
But people are coming. People are turning up. We're nearly 200 now.
Norwich just showed up in fucking full.
Yeah, and there's this is good to see.
It's good numbers. Really good numbers.
Are we going to get everyone to cross the road, or are we keeping everyone over here?
I think we're going to have the speakers on that side of the road there.
Yeah.
Keep the people over here.
Keep them over here. Fair.
Really good fucking numbers, this. Yeah. Really good numbers.
Do you think they need the police presence? I mean,
I don't think we do need a police presence, but then again, you never know.
There's no lefties there.
Yeah. You never know what a passerby is going to do.
I've seen some pass by and they look like they wanted to stop, but they didn't have the bottle to stop. And I appreciate that. That's the sort of lefties that I like. The most cowardly ones that just keep walking.
Yeah, that's it.
Best lefties are quiet ones.
Okay.
Here we go.
Okay, yeah. Better than that. Can everyone hear me okay?
All right, let's go.
Right, so I just want to say a massive thank you to every single one of you who has made it out to support us here today. Give yourselves a massive round of applause. Now, unfortunately, we're here for a very sad reason. We're here because of the disease of mass migration and Islamic grooming gangs has affected the city of Norwich. 7 Afghan nationals have recently been charged with raping multiple teenage girls between 2012 2023 and 2025. Last year, at the Brook Hotel in Norwich, we warned this would happen. We warned the public. We warned the establishment, but they didn't care, and it's been allowed to happen. Now, before I give a speech, we have got a long list to get through today. So first of all, I am going to welcome Paul Woolridge to the stage. Please give him a massive round of applause.
Go on, Paul! Paul! Go on, Paul boy!
Hello, Norwich!
Hello!
Yeah, I've been buzzing for this. I've been silenced for 6 months. And I'm like an wound up spring.
Oh.
So now, hang on.
Shut
Piss
yourself! Oh, shit! Sniffer! Ah! Hey, Jordan! Jordan!
Listen up!
Yeah.
Are you awake?
Yes!
Are you awake to what's going on?
Indeed, we are.
Because our city needs to wake up. And it needs to wake up now. These are dark and dangerous times. Not just for England, not just for Britain, but right here on our doorstep in our lovely city of Norwich. Every single week, we hear about horrific crimes across the country, sexual assaults, rapes, grooming gangs, and communities frightened to speak out. For years, people thought that's happening somewhere else. That's Manchester, that's Birmingham, that's London. But now, the reality is it's here in Norwich. And I ask you all tonight, how much longer do we stay silent? No more! No more! No more! Because this is no longer somebody else's problem. This is our city, our streets, our families, and our future. And as I said, after a long ban, I stand here today to tell you something clearly. We are not going away. We will not be silenced. No! No!
No more.
They cannot ignore us. They cannot mock us. They can try to silence us, but we are still here. And we will keep standing up for Norwich. Now let me tell you all something. Why are so many decent people frightened to stand with us? I'll tell you why. Because they are scared of being called names. Far right, racist, fascist. Well, I say this to every ordinary person watching or listening. Let them call us names. Because while they shout insults, we are standing here for the safety of our communities. There's an old saying, I'm sure you'll know it, and if you want to join in, join in. Sticks and stones may break my bones, but names will never hurt me. And I'll tell you someone else right now in Norwich. They can call me all these names because I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care.
Beautiful.
Because fear of insults cannot be allowed to silence ordinary people any longer. Now, let me say this clearly. You do not need to be a politician to care about your city. You do not need to give speeches. You do not need a microphone. You just need the courage, you people in Norwich, to just turn up. This is the first battle. There's going to be many more battles. And we want to see the numbers growing. So turn up, stand together, show people that Norwich cares about itself. And yes, no, we
No! We're never going to be quiet! Never! Never!
stick him in a whaley bin, stick him in a whaley bin, stick him in a whaley bin.
Off you go!
Stop!
Off you go!
Stop!
Stop!
Stop! Stop!
Off you go! No one's interested in you. Take your handbag, go with shopping. I like that. Something about for expressions.
Now we have a Green Council running this city. Or should I put an I in running and say ruining?
I can't see that text. Whoever sent me a text, you sent it to the wrong profile.
I may think people will simply stay quiet, but hear this loud and clear. If they refuse to listen to the ordinary people, then the ordinary people will stop listening to them. And just like our old mate,
100%. It wasn't a mistake. It was not a mistake. It was the wrong government that done it, but it wasn't a mistake.
now look what happened in Wharton, a small town, ordinary people, people who refused to stay silent.
Keep smashing that like,
Around
guys.
200 local residents turned out peacefully
Keep smashing
to
that.
raise their concerns. No violence, no chaos, no disorder. Just local people standing together for their community. Now, if Wharton can do that, I'm sure Norwich can do it. What do you all say?
Yeah! Yeah!
When people stand together, people in power are forced to listen. So I say this directly to the people of Norwich. Bring your friends, bring your neighbours, bring your families. Do not stay at home thinking somebody else will do
100%.
it for you.
100%.
Because
Brussels.
if you do not stand
Brussels
up
needs
for
to be
Norwich,
staying out.
who will?
Keep driving! Off you go! Go on, man! You're the last days of his money! What's that people there?
And before I finish, I want every single person here to say this loud so the whole city hears us. Are you ready, guys and girls? Wake up, Norwich! Wake up,
Norwich! Wake up, Norwich! Wake up, Norwich!
Thank you all. Thanks very much.
Now, there is a little call to action we have today. These men are in court on the 19th of June. And they're at the Norwich Crown Court. And I would love if you, Norwich, could stand with us. Join us outside Norwich Crown Court. It's an early one. It's 9 a.m. on the 19th of June.
19th of June.
Are you going to be there?
Yeah, maybe. Who knows? We'll look into that chat, see what's going on. 19th of June, Crown Court.
This time last year, thousands of us stood outside the Brick Hotel in Beaufort. Leading up to the protest, I encourage residents to attend by giving them a dire warning. Introducing hundreds of third worlders into your small community with an extremely incompatible and sexually toxic culture will lead to a rise in sex crime and antisocial behaviour. Unfortunately, our warnings were dismissed. Norwich, one of the last places to get hit with the disease of mass migration, was brutally alerted to the consequences of mass migration. Multiculturalism and micro-led colonialism. It's not that the establishment didn't hear us. It's that they simply didn't care. They even treated those that talk about it like criminals, arresting 11,000 people a year for social media posts. For using the term foreign filth, I spent 14 hours in a cell. and missed one of the biggest protests Norwich has ever seen. While this was happening, while I was sitting in that cell, 7 Afghan refugees were raping 2 teenage girls right under everyone's noses. But at least no one was offended. Just to be unequivocally clear, I stand 100% behind what I said. And these were the exact people I was talking about. If you abuse our children, if you strip them of their innocence, you are false.
100%. 100%.
And yes, white people rape too. It seems to be one of the biggest left-wing dog whistles at the moment. British men have committed horrific crimes for decades. We've never denied that. It even exists in every facet of society. But when a local monster rapes a child, that is a failure of one sick individual, and the system's meant to stop him. When we deliberately import millions of men from cultures where women are second class, where gang rape is seen as sport, where marrying off your 9-year-old daughter is seen as tradition, where grooming vulnerable girls is treated as normal, that is a failure of policy. That is our own government creating extra victims that never had to exist. If one single girl is victimised by a system we've implemented, especially one that bears no actual benefit to a single Indigenous person,
I'm not going to
by opening borders,
that's
sticking migrants in HMOs, living
no
next
freedom
to
of speech.
you,
I,
by multiculturalism that refuses to demand integration, that is run by too many. And the entire system needs shutting down.
opinion.
You cannot flood a peaceful community with young men from some of the most sexually dysfunctional societies on earth, and then act shocked when the consequences arrive. When any attempts to integrate are met with futile resistance. Numbers have consequences. Culture has consequences. And British girls are not collateral damage for your diversity experiment. It is time we admit that multiculturalism has failed. Diversity has failed. Immigration has failed. We must send each and every one of them back before another single girl is victimized. If Norwich was one of the last places to get hit with immigration, and we have a rape gang, no corner is safe. No town is safe. No city is safe. A functional and civilized society does not live like this. A country that was once known across the world as Great Britain is now known as the rape gang capital of Europe. This is being allowed to happen by the government. But it's also been allowed to happen by organisations like Stand Up to Racism. Organisations that force a rhetoric that murders our young girls.
100%.
A rhetoric so profound that a teacher neglected to report acts of Rudakabana, and she was told, "Don't stereotype a black kid with a knife." Her exact words were, "I was told my attitude towards risk was because I perceived him to be a black boy with a knife. They thought I was racially profiling him. And as a result, 3 little girls are now dead." If anti-racism hysteria did not exist, then maybe they would still be dancing to Taylor Swift. Maybe hundreds of thousands of girls would not be carrying the trauma of multiculturalism. And maybe our streets would still be safe to walk through at night. Anti-racism hysteria needs to end, and it needs to end now.
100%. 100%. Keep sharing the video, guys.
In the late 90s, Tony Blair enshrined the European Convention on Human Rights into our legal system. What this meant is we could legally no longer deport migrants to countries where they may face prosecution, imprisonment, or inhumane treatment upon their arrival. In many of those countries, homosexuality is illegal. punishable by death. So men accused of grooming 14-year-old boys like Rashid Al-Waili could not be sent back to Yemen because he's homosexual. Even when deportation is supposedly imposed by the courts, the system once again fails. Curry Abdel Rauf, he raped a 15-year-old girl and trafficked hundreds through Rochdale. He arrived here in 1967 as an immigrant. He was meant to be deported 3 times since 2012. It is 2026, and he still roams the exact same streets he terrorized his victims. Is this fair?
No. Stop.
It's a bit bloody windy. Constantly, we are told to respect the rights of men that do not respect the innocence of our young. Do not respect the word no. Do not respect the age of consent. But let me ask you, what about the rights of our women and children not to be abused? What about the rights of our young men not to be groomed into selling drugs? Why are the rights of immigrants more important than our own? Our ancestors fought so we could be free. We owe them our loyalty and our independence of future. A future we must fight for our children, for our grandchildren, for Britain!
For England. All right, that's me.
I'm going to welcome, what's the new name now?
MegaRightJim.
I'm going to welcome to the stage MegaRightJim. Everyone give him a round of applause, please.
Thank you very much. That's yours. Thank you very much, guys.
Be careful of the wind.
Oh, the wind. Not very much of a public speaker, but I'll give it my best. Ladies and gentlemen, the patriots of Britain, thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you for being here today. You come out to stand for your country, and that takes courage, and it inspires us all. To those live streaming right now, you are the eyes and ears the mainstream media tries to silence. To your viewers watching at home, thank you for tuning in. I would like to say to all that you are live and all the viewers, please share this wide. Hit the share button, spread the message, because the truth needs to reach everyone and every single corner of this island. And if you're in the audience and you know someone that should be listening in, or you have friends that should be listening in, reach out to them and let them know as well. Oh. We love our freedoms, we love our culture and our way of life, and we refuse to let it slip away. Look around you across the country. I swear it's been round once already. Just ignore him, guys, it's just another nutter. The right wing and nationalism sentiment is rising. Whole show reform and common sense voices are surging, with projections pointing to an even greater growth in the future. This isn't a fringe. It's the Britain of people. It's the British people waking up. More and more people are saying enough is enough. Uncontrolled immigration is breaking our Britain. Our asylum system is not under control. International rules, particularly from the UN, tie our hands and stop us from turning back illegal crossers on the channel. This raises a fundamental question. Do we still have sovereignty in our nation? Or are we ruled by bureaucrats in Geneva and Brussels? A sovereign country controls its borders. Anything less than that is surrender. The human cost is devastating. Just look at the horrific cases of the Afghan rape gang in Norwich. 7 Afghan nationals recently charged with dozens of offences, rapes, conspiracy of rape, child sexual exploitation against young British girls. This is not an isolated tragedy. If we do nothing, this will become the norm. Grooming gangs, sexual violence, no-go areas, important problems that we cannot ignore. That's why we stand with groups like the Pink Ladies. Brave women on the front lines calling out rape and sexual offences, demanding safety for our daughters, sisters, mothers. Thank you, Pink Ladies. Your courage protects the vulnerable when others look away. Official data shows concerning patterns containing nationalities, including Afghan, are heavily overrepresented in prisons and sexual offence convictions relative to their small population size. Young men from high-risk backgrounds are committing crimes at rates that British communities are bearing the brunt of. We cannot keep importing risk while our own people suffer. This affects everyone, all races, all background. Uncontrolled immigration does not just strain housing, NHS queues and schools. It puts communities from Arab and Muslim backgrounds in harm's way too. Many came here fleeing the vile, toxic ideas, extremisms, and cultural clashes that are now being imported upon them en masse. The freedoms you love in Britain, speech, women's rights, secular democracy, can be eroded. Your children at risk. Oh my word. Thank you. Sorry. The worst ideas from the Middle East, instead of embracing British values. Nationalism is not about race. The Union flag flies for everyone who puts Britain first. We see people of all races and all backgrounds coming forward to support these policies. Patriotism unites. British identity comes first. The left has no real argument left. They can't defend open borders, skyrocketing costs, or the falling living standards. So what do? They do name calling, far right, racist, Nazi, and then violence and criminality. We've seen that left-wing voices call for putting Jews in meat riders, feet first. Labour councillors openly calling to cut the throats of right-wing activists and get rid of them all. This is their debate tactic. Intimidate, smear, attack. But our fight is a democratic fight. We win with hearts and minds. We register to vote. We go to the polling stations. We take back our country. At the ballot box, peacefully, lawfully, overwhelmingly, no riots, no chaos, just the quiet power of the British people saying enough is enough. To anyone standing on the edges today, please come join us. Join the groups, share the videos, get involved. It's about saying what we all hold dear. There is room here for everyone. Britain belongs to the British people and our streets should be safe. Our borders secure, our sovereignty restored, our children protected. Stand firm, share the message, tell your neighbours to vote, mobilise together. Together. Together we will win. God save the people of the United Kingdom. God save the British people. And as for the King, maybe next time we'll have better luck. Thank you very much. I'm so scared. Thank you. So there we go. I have spoke. I did a terrible job. Thank you.
Next one is a little bit of a local legend. I would like to welcome Sydney Jones to the stage. If everyone could give a massive round of applause, please.
Amazing, Sid.
Lord Sydney.
I want to begin
We
by
do,
thanking
we do,
each and
David.
every
We
single
do, David.
one of you
Indeed.
for turning up today.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
We are here because of recent charges against 7 Afghan nationals for serious offences, including rape of 2 teenage girls. Whilst it's important to stay hopeful, I have to be honest. No matter how many people gathered here today, whether it was 10, 1,000, 10,000, it still wouldn't be enough for them. I'm going to read you a testimony directly from the ongoing rape gang inquiry led by Rupert Lowe. This is a survivor's account of the kind of abuse that has occurred in this country. The survivor's violent abuse began at the age of 12. She was raped multiple times per day over many years. The rapes were filmed and used as blackmail. The survivor has stated that multiple police officers were active perpetrators. Money was exchanged openly, and this destroyed her ability and willingness to seek help. Police vehicles were used to traffic her, and some of the abuse events were called cop nights.
I hope
The
Trump managed to
extreme
sort that out
pain she
for you.
suffered included film torture in places called red rooms. The torture included waterboarding and strangulation by rope. Distressingly, she was raped by a dog, filmed, and forced to rewatch the footage as men placed bets. The coordination of this specific type of abuse was predominantly perpetrated by Pakistani heritage men. During the specific period of abuse, she witnessed the murder of at least 3 girls, one of whom was allegedly killed as punishment for speaking to the police force. I apologise for the graphic nature of this statement, but it's one of many from survivors across the country abused by men of foreign heritage. On Friday, it was reported that an Afghani-led rape gang had been operating in Norwich by 7 men. The abuse would have begun while some were late teenagers. They were charged with 40 offences between August 2023 and May 2025. Rape, human trafficking, conspiracy to commit child sexual abuse, and perverting the course of justice. The 2 known victims were in their early to mid-teens during the time of the abuse. Now, they'll be carrying the heavy trauma for the rest of their lives. The wave of rape gangs by specific ethnicities cannot go unnoticed any longer. Data from the Ministry of Justice obtained through Freedom of Information requests for 2021 to 2023 show that foreign nationals of Middle Eastern descent are overrepresented per capita in this country. The British rate of sexual offence conviction is 2.1 per 10,000. In contrast, Afghan nationals are convicted at 59 per 10,000. Eritreans, 53.6 per 10,000. This follows with other nationalities like Iranians and Pakistanis. They all have a significantly higher rate of sexual convictions. We have seen these issues raised in areas like Telford and Rochdale. When clear patterns exist, it becomes harder to treat every case as purely isolated. And we become tired of hearing about homegrown issues. We do not need more.
Woo! Send them back!
Send them back.
Send them back!
Stop the boat.
In 2023, a small team of us began a campaign against the Brook Hotel, raising concerns about the undocumented residents. 2 of these residents, Dan Tesfalal and Rashid Al-Waili, had been convicted of sexual crimes before or during our protests. We were shut down by those around us, deemed delusional. Norwich South MP Clive Lewis even joined in a Stand Up to Racism protest against us, calling us racist, fascist bigots. This was followed by members of Norwich City Assembly. They encouraged us to welcome refugees with open arms. Even on that day, we warned Norwich would see rape gangs like in Telford and Rochdale if this continued. We were called racist. This was on the 8th of December that they counter-protested against us. The rape gang had been operating for over a year at that point. They had a chance to warn others what was to come. They had every chance to stop what was inevitable. Instead, we organised patrols in highest risk areas where girls were getting harassed. We warned others with little reach to get our message across. We got shouted at, cackled, and called racist. If people had listened to us then, if people had joined us, perhaps we would not be here today. I'm here not only to show solidarity to every victim, but to demand the deportation of every foreign criminal, no matter their crime.
Yes.
These men are assimilated into our culture until they murder, steal drugs, or commit rape towards vulnerable girls because they're seen as easy meat. When will we stop waiting for a crime to happen and start following preventative measures instead? I praise every single survivor for coming forward. Their courage against unimaginable horror should shame us into action. As Great Britain, we must enforce the harshest of punishments for the lowest of society. We must bring them to justice.
Got loads more coming on close, buddy.
And deportation of each foreign national involved.
I hope you can pay for them all.
Justice does not stop with perpetrators. We must also hold accountable those who turned a blind eye, those who silenced us, and those who placed political correctness above our safety. We must speak out and remember what has been done. If we cannot manage our imported problems for the sake of diversity, then we shouldn't be importing it. To our local politicians, organisations and authorities who labelled concerned parents as racist, you helped create the climate of fear that allowed this to happen. You heckled our patrols and dismissed our warnings as bigotry, and for that, we will never forget. When we become afraid of speaking out against the problem, we have officially lost our identity as a nation. We must continue to get involved and raise awareness. We will no longer be silenced for the sake of invaders. Thank you.
And we're sending them all home. I'm telling you now, we're sending them all home. The mothers, the men, the children, even the pet goats. They're all going home.
Right on! The next person I would like to welcome to the stage is Catherine Blakelock, the founder of the Brexit Party and is now pushing and promoting and involved with Restore Britain. Devon, give a round of applause and welcome her to the stage. Thank you.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. So how many illegals do you think we've got in Norwich?
Too many.
We've got one in that marketplace. We've got them in the Kurdish barbers. We have them in the cigarette places, the vape places. Trading Standards have just said we've got gangs on our streets, millions of them. We know it. No accounts, no VAT, cash, and probably also in the kebab shops, the Indian restaurants, which are not Indian but Pakistani and Bangladeshi. I've been collecting cigarettes in Great Yarmouth. You can just go anywhere you like and buy a packet of £5 cigarettes. Every single shop that has these cigarettes. They're incredibly easy to find. Yeah, probably those.
Where?
Everywhere you go. You can just literally, it took 2 minutes to find them. And these places are hiding illegals. We've probably got, we don't know how many, but we've got at least 1 million. We might have 2 million. We might have 3 million.
I love it. Aim high, vote low. Millions must go. I have to pull it down low. I can't see that bit.
1,000. And
We don't care. I love it.
every single one of
It's lovely.
those is making you poorer, as well as raping your children. We have veterans on the street. Yeah. We have people who can't get social security benefits. Every one of those illegals will cost at least £1 million. At least. And if they bring a wife, and if they get children,
Exactly.
it will be £2 million. What about £3 million? What about 3 wives? 11 wives. We've got one guy with getting 175,000 tax-free and social security, and this cannot keep going on weekend after weekend. Can you imagine what it's going to be like this summer if the weather stays like this? How many are going to come to Wharton? How many are going to come to Norwich, to Great Yarmouth? Everywhere. Kings Lynn, Durham. We've got, it's just endless. It doesn't stop. And every single one of those is making you poorer. I have no doubts about it. We have no hospitals. We have 12-hour waits in NHS, and yet illegals get dentists come to them.
Appreciate that,
They
Paul.
get doctors come to them. They live in hotels with their food cooked, and then they go out and rape. We have to stop it, and we have to say, we don't care.
One, buddy.
As Rupert Lowe said last week in Makersfield, these people should be not in a 5-star, 4-star, 3-star hotel. They should be deported, and if they're not deported, they should be in a midge-infested island in Scotland on bread and water until they are deported. We have had enough. Enough. I have been doing this for 10 years, and I was late. There were people in the 2000s doing it. 250,000, 300,000 girls raped. Our economy to bits. Our high streets full of gangs? No, it cannot carry on, and we must together stop it carrying on. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, I appreciate you, sweetheart. Thank you very much. You see how nervous I was, though. I was bricking. I was so scared.
So I do want to mention again that on the 19th of June, these disgusting men who were accused of raping multiple teenage girls between 2023 and 2025, gang raping them in Norwich, are in court on the 19th of June at Norwich Crown Court. If you do want to join us, we are going to be there from 9 a.m. Also, if you watch your social media this week, we will be organising a further protest through Norwich at some point within the next 2 to 3 weeks. The fact that we managed, the fact that 150 of you excellent people came out on a Wednesday afternoon when you could be home in sunbathing because this is such an important issue is absolutely fantastic. So massive, massive thank you.
Yeah, that's right, brother. We cannot afford to keep doing this.
I remember a few years ago, this was an incredibly lonely topic. But unfortunately, people are beginning to see the consequences of mass unchecked migration.
Yeah, 100%.
And so, our next speaker is JT the Promo, also known as Ginger Jake. Please give him a round of applause.
Go on, Jake. Ginger, I'll join.
2 seconds before we.
I think she just had presents. She's
2 seconds before we bring on Jake, we have got a banner that we're going to bring out quickly.
a long time. Also sustain. We can't sustain it. We can't sustain it because when it's one, then it's the wife, then it's the kids, then it's the cousins, then it's the nephews. It's just too much. We're falling below the poverty line. We are not the rich nation. We are falling, and we are falling fast. We cannot continue. Oh, disgusting! Backwards! Turn it around to meet you! Keir Starmer's a wanker! Starmer's a wanker! Keir Starmer's a wanker! Starmer's a wanker!
He's gone. We'll send him on the boats too.
Yeah, on the boats, Keir.
And with that, now let's welcome Ginger Jake to the stage. Everyone give him a round of applause.
All these, the engineers of the future. The engineers of the future are being grown.
I think I first have to say thank you all for coming today.
We can make our own engineers. We don't need.
We have heard in the last week since hearing this rape gang in our city has been nothing short of disgraceful.
I disagree,
How have gone on for so long? How many more girls have been victims?
I'll do
How
details
many
on
more men are there in this city who would rape our women and children? Why was this able to happen for so long?
Of course they do.
I'll tell you why.
Of course they do.
Because the Keir Starmer and the party have allowed these animals into our country. 7 men, probably more, 40 offences on just two girls, probably more. When will this madness, this atrocity, this stain on our great nation's history end?
100%.
I will tell you when. I'll tell you when we get each and every single one of these animals out of our country. This is our country, our birthright. They have no right to it whatsoever. So they all, whether they are legal or not, are going home. Being British, as James said in Manchester at Britain First, is not a passport, it's not a piece of paper, it is the blood of a nation. It's the blood of England. this land in which we are rooted through time. We have had this stolen from us. The only way to get them back is to fight. People of England, take control of your country. Yes. Rise up and take control and fight like hell. We thought there was no hope, but now at long last, the old generation from the Second World War have passed that message on to the new youth, the new generation, which remembers the mighty past of England. We must fight before we lose it completely, once and for all. We have not lost yet, and we will not lose. Because we say England is not dead. Like we say, and ask you to say with us, lift up your voices in this sad but powerful show of strength from the end of England. Send to all the world a message more powerful than any movement that England lives and marches on. Thank you all.
So, one of the, just before we move on to our next speaker, who I'll introduce in just a second, there was a young girl who just come up and asked, why are we mentioning the white rape gangs? So, let's mention the white rape gangs. When it does happen, we did see there was a white rape gang that was convicted recently in Scotland. In proportion, when you're talking proportional statistics, foreigners are more likely to commit a sex crime than a British-born citizen. But there's an important distinction to make, and that's homegrown problems are not the same as imported problems. If we've got an issue in this country with white people committing rape, does that mean we need to accept more of them? Are you saying that, well, white people rape as well, so yeah, let's let 10 million Somalis invade us, gang rape our daughters? It's disgusting. I will bring our next speaker on. He's a local journalist, real British media. Welcome to the stage, Steve Jenkins.
I've covered one of his videos before.
Hello, everyone. Well, that's great. Hello, everyone.
Hello, Steve.
Talk about England, our home. A home that was built over centuries of hard work, built on strength, courage, and honour.
No, it's not.
The many battles that we faced,
Capita is
beneath our very
incredibly
feet,
different
up and
story.
down every inch of this country. To keep England English, to preserve the great in Great Britain, to protect our nature, to protect our future, to protect our children.
Yes.
Some of those children waiting at home for their fathers to return from war, and they never came home. They died with the belief that their sacrifice would help aid in victory and that their country, this country, would protect their sons and daughters. Some did came home. Some were able to look their kids in the eyes and say, it's all right, kid, you're safe now. But they are safe no longer. Open borders, uncontrolled migration that endangers people and ideologies into our country. Everything that they fought against.
Yeah, but the reason it involves the police is because the police can't act. The police are scared to stand against it.
Our children, ruining
because of the
their
government,
lives.
Because of the organisations involved in
the country we live in today is more dangerous than it has ever been. The enemy is here with a massive army spread across every inch of the UK. Our sons and daughters are no longer safe. We are no longer safe. It's up to us now to protect this country. No more sitting back. It's time that everyone gets active. Get out and vote. Get the right party into power. Whoever that is, as long as they will get the job done. I don't care. Raise your flags. Raise your banners. Raise your voices and be the next generation to look your kids in the eyes and say, you're safe now.
What about that, mate? It's a big blow.
England has been victorious many times. This is England, and we will be victorious.
still has to exist. You're never going to stop people like us existing. They'll never stop us because we're big, we're scary, and we're brave. You're a piss. Oh no! I don't know, Luke. Whatever your point was, bollocks to you. Maybe it was a good point. Maybe I misread it. The scandals that people like this are still. Other people like. No, I don't know. Write it again. Clarify. I still know a £3 ciggy offloaded at the back of the truck. Well, we all need that, Paul. We all need that. The economy's crashed. No one's got any money. We all need £3 ciggy.
To the stage, a good friend of mine. We stand united. Everyone give him a round of applause, please.
And nothing virtue about it. Nothing virtue about it. That's all.
Oi. Norwich, how are we today?
Good. Feeling good.
How do you feel about this current government? What do you think about Keir Starmer?
Here now.
He's a knobhead, isn't
Yeah. Yes, a knobhead.
Listen, I stand before you today with raw anger and frustration that so many of us feel. I'm sick of watching so many take advantage of our people. They come to our lands, enjoy our hospitality, and they turn around and spit in our faces. They turn our.
I need to refund my AC, guys.
They hate our way of life. They hate our way of faith. And worst of all, they hate us simply because of what we are.
Some other things, though.
Sorry, man.
Things like rape. We've got things like
Everything you read on the things our ancestors built took centuries of blood, sweat, and sacrifice are being eroded day by day. These outsiders don't want us to join. Don't want to join us. They don't want to assimilate or respect what makes our culture unique. They mock our values and demand that we bend over backwards to accommodate them, while they offer nothing to return.
Who'd you vote for?
Sid.
Who'd you vote for? Who'd you vote for? Steve, is it Lady Mail or is it
An issue.
Whereabouts are you at?
My name is JT.
Carl's struggling to read this speech, so I'll do it for him. His fault.
I'm ever so sorry. The print is fucked up. And I'm looking like a fucking right fool right now. Norwich, I love you, and I love every patriot that's turned up today. Every single one of you. You're beautiful and continue to slay. Walk on then! And continue to say that we are British, powerful, and we will not demise.
I'll
I am drunk.
where I can read it.
If you're going to be drunk, or you're going to be like.
Outsiders don't want to join us. They don't want to assimilate or respect what makes our culture unique. They mock our values and demand we bend over backwards to accommodate them, while they offer nothing in return except resentment.
It's scary.
They are here for one reason only, to reap the benefits. Our welfare systems, our schools, our hospitals. The fruits of our labour are treated like a buffet to those who contribute the least and demand the most. They take and take, all while harbouring a deep contempt for the very society that feeds them. Our generosity has been weaponised against us. And let us just speak the ugly truth that too many are too afraid to speak out loud. Some of these people do rape our women and girls. This is not an isolated tragedy or unfortunate coincidence. It's a pattern born out of time. And a refusal to see our daughters as human beings deserving of respect and protection. Our sisters, mothers, and children are paying the price for our native openness. How many more stories must we hear? How many more lives must be shattered before we admit that tolerance without limits is suicide? We have been patient and we have been welcoming. We have turned the other cheek until it is bloodied and bruised. Our patience is not endless and goodwill is not infinite. Our way of life is worth defending. Our faith is worth preserving. Our people are worth protecting. We did not build these nations to hand them over to those who despise everything we stand for. It is time to say no. No more open borders. No more ignoring the costs of mass migration. No more silence in the face of crime and cultural replacement. No more prioritising outsiders over our own sons and daughters. We owe it to our ancestors, to children, and to ourselves to reclaim what is ours. Stand with us, speak the truth, demand accountability from these so-called leaders. Put our people first. Because if we don't fight for our own future today, there will be no future left to fight for tomorrow. Enough is enough. Carl!
Well done, Carl! Great speech!
Nay. So it's been an incredible.
Let's see if I can give out some cards. I've got to try and jump
So
up.
our next speaker today and our final speaker
Final speaker.
is John Wands. He's done a lot of activism for us at the Brook Hotel. He's a Christian and he'll be doing a call to prayer.
Call to prayer?
And also his own speech. So give it up to John.
Loads of people come.
Hi.
Hi.
My name's Johnny, and I'd like to share with you some of my thoughts
Quite cute, that one.
and concerns about the growing problem with grooming gangs. And I'm talking now about
What?
The white face.
That's it.
Yeah, fucking earmuffs off.
Oh, yeah. Whoa. What the hell is that?
Enough is enough.
What is this?
Oi, oi.
Now, I'm a Christian.
What the hell is it? Him, her, they, them.
Boys over
It's like a they, them, him, them. I don't know what the hell that was.
And there are many.
I think it voted green. I think it voted green.
No, I think he voted for Storm.
Yeah, it might have done.
No, I think he voted for BNP.
Might have done.
Yeah, maybe. You never know.
I stand with the people of this country. Christians should be standing with the people of this country. I have Christian friends here today, and they are patriotic, but they are Christians first. We love our nation second. Our Jesus comes first, but our nation is important. I just want to get that one straight to start with. And I think it's good to see Christians out on Unite the Kingdom rallies. And I think it's good that Tommy Robinson invites Christians along. And I don't care what people might think of my views. I'm old enough now to not have to worry about that.
A lot of people don't love him. I don't know. It's a split thing. It's a very split thing.
Some of the speeches last year.
Yeah, don't forget you do that fast. Yeah.
I'm not pro-Israel.
And I have to say
But this is the point, though. Everyone has to unite.
in many ways,
It's not a problem.
Why?
At all.
Yeah, but then again, I think we need allies.
Self-evident.
Nah, fuck allies. We have no allies.
In there.
England only, England first.
Constitutionally dangerous.
Enslave the world under the banner of the British. I want some, that's what I believe.
Beneath it all, many of us are painfully aware that Keir Starmer is morally
Jesus.
arrogant, proud, spineless, and has proven time and time again
I like Christian nationalism.
for the elderly.
And I think we should be definitely putting more Christian nationalism thoughts into
and
Africa,
let's not forget
especially Nigeria and Sudan that have been
of
slaughtered.
this nation.
Poor people in Nigeria and Sudan are being
No matter
slaughtered by
what you think
Islamist
of
extremists
American
as we
President
speak.
Donald Trump, I think it speaks
No one speaks
volumes
for them.
when he assessed Starmer as being no Winston Churchill. How true that was.
He's just a fucking spineless, useless man.
In the recent local elections, which Starmer and his cronies were so keen to block, the politically and morally oppressed people of Britain cast their verdict on both Starmer and his rotten government. The results speak for themselves. The writing isn't on the wall, Mr. Starmer. Your days in office are numbered. For the good people of Britain will not be prepared to put up with you any longer. In my opinion, we live in a culture that has seen a massive decline in morals, ethics, and social standards over the past 60 years. And instead of politicians and the establishment halting this decline, they have done the exact opposite, actually assisting in the downward spiral. The increasing insanity of woke ideology, along with identity politics, cultural Marxism, anti-Semitism, DEI, countervailing to the European Court of Human Rights, and the suppression of free speech, has collectively ensured that we have ended up becoming ensnared within a political and cultural straitjacketed society that we see today. It's almost like we've become like a silkworm.
Oh yeah, he's done.
Trapped itself within deeply.
The issue isn't Starmer though. The issue is the unions.
We're like a cocoon.
Communists that are in the government,
making.
controlling free speech, pushing for LGBTQ in our schools.
Let's look at
radicalising the kids.
Gangs issue, and I'm going to do this nationally. According to a 2020 report by the Independent Inquiry into Child Sexual Abuse, there were over 200 known gangs operating in England and Wales. The report highlighted the need for greater awareness and action to protect vulnerable children.
Oh, he definitely is.
2 years later,
he lives in the pockets of the union.
The UK government released a report detailing
paid for by the
ongoing issue of grooming gangs, highlighting that tackling the gangs remains a
it's 100%
priority,
compromised.
emphasising the need for a comprehensive approach that involves law enforcement,
and every day he's in office, it's a danger.
Services, community leaders working together to identify, and listen carefully to this bit, to identify and disrupt these networks. I just had to stop and think there. The report says about disrupting these networks. Do we need to disrupt grooming gangs?
Yeah.
Or do we need to get them gone forever?
Oh, we need to.
What a ridiculous statement from a spineless government to say that we need to simply, we need to disrupt them. We need to get rid of them. And whilst we have politicians
still see, you're not making judgment calls about people's opinions that you know nothing about.
And I move on to this year, just 2 months ago. I don't know if any of you are
There's
aware
no Palestine.
2 months ago, there's been a report from the Centre for Social Justice.
They're talking nonsense.
And it says that there's currently over 250 active grooming gangs in this country that they know of. How many they don't know of? Well, that's anyone's guess. Now, let's put that into perspective. The government is now saying that they're aware of 250 grooming gangs in Britain. There was 200 a few years ago. That means that we've had a 25% increase in grooming gangs in the last 6 years. The government acknowledges that. Well, what the hell are you doing about it, Mr. Starmer? It seems as if you're doing nothing. I say this government needs to do something now. We need to stop pandering to the ECHR. We need to stop pandering, and we need to say stop the boats. We need to place this issue at the top of the list. We don't need to disrupt. We need to get rid of grooming gangs. Politicians
who will be prepared to put, where are these politicians who will be prepared to put the people of this country first? That's what we need. And I do back Rupert Lowe. Good for him. He's going to place politicians who place the people before their careers, before their party. We need people to represent us, not cronies in government. Anyway, I move on. We have, in the last 6 years, I've done the facts on this, we've had over 220,000 more illegal immigrants enter this country. Bearing that in mind, is it any, I mean, is it a surprise that we've got a 25% increase in grooming gangs? I mean, come on, it's not rocket science, is it? So, and the real figures are almost certainly higher. So we can see that this is a massive problem. It is a massive, massive problem, and politicians, what are they doing about it? They've got their heads buried in the sand. So, I would now like to introduce the complete contrast. As I said, I'm a Christian. Lord Jesus Christ is my Lord and Saviour. But I'd like to just give you a contrast between the Britain of today and Britain as it used to be. I'd like to say, let's turn back the pages of history and look at what Britain used to be like. And I'm not talking now about 1940, our finest hour. I'd like to go back to the 7th century. There's a guy there called Venerable Bede who wrote some of the earliest things on the history of this country. And he actually has a book that's called The History of the English Nation. It goes back 1,400 years. And at that time, there was a guy called King Edwin. He was a Saxon Christian king. And Bede wrote about King Edwin that in those days, a woman and child could walk from one side of England to another without being molested or interfered with. That was 1,400 years ago. Can we even say it about our country today? No. Like last year, I said a woman and child can't walk from one side of both to the other without getting interfered with, let alone the country. Did you know that there's been a long history of laws in Anglo-Saxon England
So to highlight your comment, Kosh,
there's the laws of King Alfred going back to the 9th century.
one person on benefit costs 25 grand a year. One person working pays about $2 grand
the 10 Commandments
tax a year.
Where is going to be your basis of
It takes 15 people to work
the
in order to pay for one person on benefit.
Took it from this book.
And the ratio of what those that are working and not working, it's not 15 to 1.
That's where it came from.
It might be the other way around.
We have
15
a lot
not
to
working
be
to 1
thankful
working.
for those early Christians.
It damages the nation.
They stood up for what was honourable.
Doesn't boost it in any way, shape, or
form. Right, what was just.
100%. To remove is much cheaper than to keep them here. You are right, Jake. Remove is the way forward.
Up and say enough is enough. I'll end in saying this. Let's take a leaf out of our ancestors' books. Let's return to the Christian values that
you are one of the most
influential nations in the world.
Is this just a child on the phone? Honestly, still, grow up.
A nation that proclaimed, spread, and was guided by the gospel. A nation that helped others in need, but stopped short of being taken as fools. A nation that Cromwell once said, walked in this world with our heads held high, not out of pride with oneself, but because we walk hand in hand with the Lord.
Right.
Let's hope that that can again be our future. And it is possible if we return to the foundations.
Definitely. Listen.
And the book, the Bible.
Immigration as a whole is good.
It's
good. Legal immigration.
And
you can actually get doctors and engineers. It's good.
Thank you for listening to me.
Asylum seekers are never
this country,
the rate at which an asylum seeker is useful to the nation.
We are in the battle for Britain. Whose side are you on?
Illegal crossers never help the nation.
For the cronies we have in this place, We're going to have
Get a visa,
orders,
coming correctly.
Christian values gone, and our country will be decimated. I stand with the people over there. I stand with the people who are represented by that war memorial. I have my family who died in the Great War. My father fought in World War II. He suffered PTSD all his life.
Illegal through the UN. But we need to get rid of the UN.
I love him though. He
We
fought
need
for
British
a
law.
country, and
UN.
that country should have decent values. And all of those values are being destroyed by the people who are represented
We
in
want
this
sovereignty.
place,
We're done.
our politicians. I stand with those who fought for our country. I stand with those who are the veterans, who people like Starmer are now going after. That's disgraceful. But anyway, I end with this. There's, in times of strife, many times in our country, the whole nation has come together with one prayer, and it's the Lord's Prayer. And it was said in World War I and World War II, and every disaster that's happened. And I'd just like to ask you,
let's go for a walk. Let's go for a walk.
If you want to,
Need to hand out some of these cards. I haven't handed out any. Well, I've handed out like 2. Let's do a sick wheelie. Wheelie! Let's have a little walk around. MegaRightJim.
And forgive us our trespasses.
How's it going, Victor?
How's it going?
Enjoyed your speech.
Did you enjoy that? I was so, honestly, I was so nervous. I was literally shitting it. Can I give you one of these, brother?
Yes.
You pass one to the guy on your left.
I'd just like to pray for our country. Heavenly Father, I pray for this nation.
Hello, lads. I was going to pass you one of these. Sorry, man. Cheers, thank you, man. Appreciate you. Thank you.
Speak out against injustice.
So I hand a few out. It's good to see you again, Vic. I hope you get well. Stay at the hospital. Stay good.
Bless the Lord be upon them. Lord, steer this.
I don't know if it's quite a bump people that are praying.
I ask this in Jesus' name.
Look for someone who's not praying. I'm so sorry, guys. Could I hand you one of these? Oh, thank you, man. Thank you, guys. I appreciate you.
That just concludes the demonstration. We are going to finish with a song of We Won't Back Down. And once again,
Hey, guys, I don't suppose I could hand out some of these. That'd be all right. Would that be okay if anyone will take one? Thank you. Anyone that would appreciate you. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it.
after raking multiple goals for detention, creation, still safe.
He's shouting for Jake John again, shouting. Who's shouting? Oh, not the pink lady thing. I knew. How do I know who let the dogs out was coming? Last things, lads. Sorry, lads. Can I hand you a card? That's all right. If you'd mind. All right, they're doing this. They're doing a sing-song.
And I keep this world from dragging me down. Stand my grip.
I'm about to go on the mobility scooter if you'd like one. Who knows? Hi, sir. Could I hand you one of these if that's all right? Could I hand you one of these if that's all right? Cheers, thank you. It's just a little QR code. You put it on your camera on your phone, that's all. Thank you.
And I won't.
Sorry, lads. You wouldn't want if I had it one of these. Thank you. I was shitting it, honestly. I was shitting it. Sorry, ladies.
Thanks for keeping touch. Yeah.
That'd be right if I handed you one of these.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. And thank you for all your work as well.
Oh, you're welcome.
Are you all part of the Pink Ladies then?
Yeah, we're British Women's First.
Oh, nice.
We're in Yarmouth.
You're in Yarmouth?
Saturday, if you're about.
Oh, I might have to. I'm always looking for something to come to. Yeah,
11 o'clock outside Britannia Pier. We're doing our safety initiative.
Yeah.
And obviously talking about all the dangers that women face.
Well, the Pink Ladies do a lot of work. They do a lot of work in raising awareness.
Yeah.
Thing is, though, I mean, what do you think about all the culture of the cover-ups? I mean, there's a lot of people that things happen in a household and they think, oh, I don't want to mention it, I don't want to bring it highlight, and they sweep it under the carpet.
But that's happened for decades.
Yeah.
Like domestic abuse.
Yeah. It's in Norfolk, it's more common when you speak to a Norfolk Constabulary than people actually think. It's a lot more common.
We've had a lot of people come up to us with domestic abuse. And a lot of sexual attacks from family members.
Yeah.
So with that, well, we have loads of women coming up to us saying that they've been raped on the streets, raped in their homes at a very young age. That's the thing that I struggle with, because we give out safety packs, right? We've just got personal arms and anti-spiking.
Yeah, I've heard, yeah.
And try and get the girls to think about their own safety. But how do you protect children that are in the home?
I mean, as a father, you don't even want to discuss that sort of stuff with your daughter until she's like 12, 13, 14. So, how you protect an 8-year-old, I don't know.
A 5-year-old being raped by a stepfather.
Norfolk Constabulary said more offences are happening with babies than ever. Unfortunately, I'm sorry to say, I know it's horrible, but they're saying that's on the rise.
I suppose.
I'm now leaving.
No worries. Can I hand you on, ladies? Thank you, I appreciate you. If you could let me get a light. Thank you. That's it. I was going. Oh, sorry, I thought you were busy. Yeah.
That's fine. Yes, so.
Chaos, isn't it?
Yeah, but that's
It's on the rise, definitely.
11 o'clock to Tanya.
Yeah. 12 o'clock to Tanya. I'll do a lot of that in. Thank you very much, man. Take care. Music's going crazy. Music's going absolutely crazy. So, young sir, can I hand you one of these? Yeah, thank you, mate. It's been a good day, though, isn't it? It's been a good day. It's been a good turnout. I'm actually really happy with today. I think a lot of people have liked, a lot of people shared and raised awareness. Loads of streamers were here. Happy days. Happy days. I think we need to do this every fucking day until Norwich Action breaks. Well, I think people get fatigued. That's the issue. I think people get politically fatigued, and if you do it too much, they might get tired of it.
Sometimes they do want to wake up over those fucking hot.
No, we want them out. We want a proper party in there. But it's going to take time. Appreciate you, boys, though. Take care. Right, guys, I'm ending the stream here. I think we've reached the peak and as far as we were going to get with it. Thank you, anyone that came in, dropped a like, dropped a follow. That's good. It was really good, and I'm really impressed with it. It went really, really well. It's dying down now. Keep spreading the word. Don't give up. Don't stop fighting. Keep them on the ropes. No matter what you do, keep them on the ropes. The lefties will never win. They won't win. And we can't allow them to win. The majority, keep liking, keep sharing, keep spreading the word, keep moving forward. Take care, guys.